Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, penny flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
So we just gonna recognize the ops now? Like that's what we doing? We just gonna act like, oh, well, Ken's back. Okay, you know, like, ooh, like, you know, Ken's back, so we just gonna go back to normal. And y'all niggas just gonna go, y'all gonna be okay with the shit. Roddy and Mally. Welcome back, Mally, by the way. You know, it's nice for you to join us this week. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey. Don't do that.
What?
Not do that. I was available at 2-3 different times. Oh, wow.
Like we just gonna sit here and be all right with Ken just coming back like this? Like, that's what we doing?
Yeah, put the heat on Ken.
Yeah. Now we gonna get back to Molly in a second. But like, bro, like, so we just gonna let Ken, you just gonna pop up here like everything good? Like, what's going on?
But the thing is, y'all know why I left. I left due to mental reasons. I said this back in April. Y'all know this already.
See,
we did a whole goodbye, but we just haven't came back. You know
what happens when people just want to go on break, just to go on break. You know what I'm saying? Just to relax, to go on vacation. They don't be like, oh, I'm going on vacation. They be like, yo, I got a mental break. I mean,
I mean, what is a vacation but a mental break with more alcohol?
But nah, but on the serious though, now y'all already know I haven't taken no time off from the show never. And 2022 it was a lot. Wasn't the best year for me, so I had to take a break to really figure myself out. And it also affected the gentleman like the podcast. But the time that I wanted to come back, personal thing happened with me and Star Rider Rod. Thank God we cleared that up. Just know that I'm in a better place. I am back full time, and I hear, with my brothers, I'm hearing back, yo.
Well, you know what? First things first, it's good to have you back out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Good to have you back
with the Premier Boyz podcast. All 4 of us is here. Speaking of that, Molly, where your ass was at last week?
Did we not just do that? We already did that.
What's going on, y'all? We out here for another week of that Premier Boyz podcast. Welcome back.
This your boy, the Star Roddy Rod. I'm proud to be here, the Premier Boyz podcast. We back. I love how we never rehearsed the order of how we do this, but we always went in the same order every single time. Almost, yeah.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's a fact.
And I always wait too. I never jump the gun or nothing. But everybody, you know who it is. They call me Malimal on the 1s and 2s. We are back. 4 out of 4 of the Premier Boyz. We are here in the year 2023. This is the year that the game changes. Let's get into some shenanigans, guys. What are we talking about this week?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna hold you. I am happy to be back with my brothers, man. And even though I wasn't here on screen, I was here behind the scenes support all y'all. Y'all already know I was here. Y'all already know. But but for real, I'll be back. And welcome to another episode of the Premier Boy Podcast Season 3. Hey, bro, this season we're gonna do something a little bit different. First, before we do get to the main topic, we're gonna do things a little bit different. Each of us got our own segment. Roddy got his own segment. Introduce your segment, Roddy. We're gonna get right into it.
I don't like,
I don't like.
basically. Talk about some things I don't like. No. So this week, something I don't like. I don't know if y'all was people social media, but it was the MLK flyers, yo.
Mm.
Y'all gonna put Martin Luther King holding bottles. Y'all gonna put Martin Luther King holding a pool stick. Yo, Martin Luther King died centuries ago, bro.
What? Wait.
Centuries ago?
Maybe decades ago. My bad. I take it.
There you go. I understand you mad though. Keep it going.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, yo, y'all over here got the whole Martin Luther King Day is a holiday, but still, like, come on, man. Y'all be wilding with these flyers, and y'all seen them more floating around social media, right?
Yeah, I did.
I saw a photo of I saw an MLK flyer, and also on the flyer I seen Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks
Oh, I didn't see that.
smoking hookah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Not hookah.
hookah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sure, 100% sure, Harriet Tubman smoked weed. Because you got to be high to think of doing the shit she did and then go do it over and over and over and over again.
Yo, that might be
They
fun.
had my girl smacked. Said
Nah.
just follow the Underground Railroad. It worked out.
Nah, facts. She was shooting niggas that wasn't even trying to be with the plan. They were like, nah, I want to go back home. Oh, word? Bong. Like that was it, you know?
I'm going back home to Jamaica. We out
Right.
or we not, or we out or I'm out.
Enough with the MLK flyers, y'all.
No, I ain't gonna hold you, Roddy. I agree with you on that too. I agree with you on that, Roddy.
Did we do that last year? Like, was that did we just get so egregious this year?
Yeah, I think after that one flyer where MLK was holding up 2 bottles of Douce, I think that's when it went out of control.
yeah. I agree.
Like every single flyer I seen, I'm sure disrespected the man.
It definitely did, boy.
Yeah, it did, yo.
I think what was it? I think B Simone was talking about how he was quote an ancient nigga because he cheated on his wife. So that, yeah, apparently, no matter how much you fight for civil rights, if you cheat on your wife in the process, you ain't shit, nigga.
Sans. Do you not read the internet? Apparently, Black men were not there for Black women at all during the civil rights, and we just crawled out of a dark hole after slapping the Black women that we were with. So, like, Martin Luther King ain't do nothing for Black women.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what B Simone is just crowing on about. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it, but I don't want to do it.
Do it, Mally. Do it, Mally.
B Simone is the smartest dumb woman I've ever heard speak. What is she talking about? Like, yo,
Big stupid.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's so fucking. It's okay to mock a civil rights. It's okay to mock a civil rights legend because you don't like the way he treated his home life. What that got to do with one or the other? We don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day because he was a good father. We celebrate Martin Luther King Day because he was a good overall person. He did a thing.
He cheated on his wife, bro. He ain't shit, nigga.
They ain't never heard Cat Williams. Didn't Cat Williams talk about the 2%, the 98% good nigga? If first of all, B Simone, I need you to understand, because you will never understand this because you're not a man and it just don't work that way for you. But if you're a man doing good in this world, stand up, strong shouldered, you could be the man of the most highest morals around. There's gonna be women that come after you and try to get you to fumble those morals. It's just gonna be a thing. Now you can handle it one of 3 ways. You could stay strong, self-disciplined, icy cold. You could secretly falter, or you could very publicly falter and say, yo, this is who I am. You're either gonna deal with it or not. Most people do the second one. All I'm saying is Martin Luther King was murdered by the United States government. For 40, 50, 60 years later, the people he was fighting for, their children's children, have degraded to a point where we can just We could put him on posters of niggas pointing fake guns. I'm done. What is this world?
Real quick, Martin Luther King was still alive. He would have been a passport, bro. I'm sorry.
He would have went to Canada, bro.
He would have been a passport, bro. That would have been it.
I think Aaron Magruder got it right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's the I Don't Like segment brought to you by the Star Roddy Rod. Next says it's you, man. You got next.
Story time with Aaron Sands.
Story time with Aaron Sands.
All right.
We're gonna need to get a soundboard one of these days.
Listen, once I get the setup right, I'm definitely getting that Elgato. Crazy. All right, so guys, imagine, right? You with a girl, right? You with a shorty. And she's super thick. You know what I'm saying? She looking right. You know what I'm saying? She got the Gawk 5000. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not 5,000.
oh my God. You know? And sometimes she wild out a little bit. She like the hood kind of just jumps out of her a little bit. But you either let it go, you think nothing of it, or B, you just be like, oh, that's just a part of her. Now you got your past, but hey, that's your past, whatever. Say what you will. But shorty, if you're leading a relationship, shorty gotta be the shorty, right? She gotta keep a decent frame about herself. So imagine if you keep seeing her wilding out, and not only that, you put your own reputation at stake for this woman. You know what I'm saying? Only for her to disappoint you every single time. All right? You already know who I'm about to tell to pack it the fuck up. I'm talking about packing up Blueface and Krishan Rock, bro. All fucking week, bro. All week. I've been sitting there dealing with my shit, right? And then I turn on, social media or whatever, and I keep seeing these niggas. One outlandish after the other.
Why you saying like Uncle Ruckus?
Bro, I had to. I got to. I mean, all these niggas.
All these
I gotta say this with all the cholesterol in my voice.
We said last episode was gonna pack it up. Now we gotta pack it up.
Because they haven't packed it up yet. We're still here.
Yeah, you always say every week is something to do with this.
Because I go and turn on No Jumper, right? And I see her fucking tweaking for no reason. Just straight up tweaking, kicking shit, breaking TVs and shit like that. And then we find out she's pregnant. And
all that happened this week. Damn.
It's all right. Between the last Premiere Boys episode and this episode, all that should happen. So I say that to say this, right? If you got a shorty in your circle who's not doing nothing for you, bringing drama, bringing grief, bringing strife, bringing nigglets. You feel me? Like, I'm sorry. Fuck it. We talking about it. Other niggas nigglets, bro. Fuck it. And you're not benefiting nothing from it. You need to pack it the fuck up like how we packing up Krishan Rock and Blueface in this fucking episode right now. Pack that shit the fuck up, and I better not hear no shit about that shit this week.
There you go. Brought to you by King Talk saying pack it up.
King Talk on Fridays, all streaming platforms.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie, you're right. They gonna have to get up out of here. I need my timeline. I need it back.
If there's one story, right, I regret talking about so much over the amount of things I've discussed this season, it's those niggas, bro. I'm sorry. You don't even want to rap no more. That's the crazy part. Like, oh, get back on your career. You know what I'm saying? Get back on your path. You don't even want to do that shit.
Son, what career? You only have one hit.
Nah. I give him this. He's one of those West Coast niggas that we're over here. Like, it's weird, right? Let me tell you this, guy. Music that'll pop over here, like you'll get Pop Smoke. He'll pop over here and he'll eventually pop all over the country, right? He'll eventually be popping in California. These niggas, sometimes they never get popping over here. Never. But they be so popping over there that when you go over there, you think these niggas are Jay-Z.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
We hear that shit everywhere.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's crazy because I remember 50 Cent was like that out in Atlantic City when we went for Ken's birthday, and all the people in the crowd knew his shit. This was like early, like this is like before like the Curtis. Was this before or after Curtis?
That is way after, this is way after Curtis. It was like 2000 and I want to say 15. I think it was 2015.
That's some courtesy, Curtis.
Nah, that was like true. All his albums was already out. He was doing Power by then. He was doing Power around that time.
Yeah.
He was doing Power around that time. But there you go.
Back to niggas to fuck up, man. Fuck that shit.
Listen.
I agree.
It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time.
Apparently, bro. How you get carried out
I never heard a grown woman sound like a teenage boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
gosh. She smoked like about 5 Newports, bro. Probably
The vibe all the time.
Like, I can't even believe you. I can't believe you.
Oh shoot. Yo, Molly, you got anything you want to say?
Of course I have something I want to say. Yeah, you do realize I talk a lot. So check it out, right? We got this little segment thing going. I'm like, damn, should I do something positive? Should I do something? What I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna just do stuff that I pick out of the sky. So I'm gonna call this the out of the sky segment.
Out of the sky.
Out of the sky. See, certain things didn't need to be brought to our attention this week, but they were. And the thing is, nobody asked. But now that you've brought it to my attention, and by bringing it to my attention, I mean that I had the ability to pluck this out of the sky today before this recording. We got to talk about this train thing, right? Because apparently Kelly Williams was getting CL love back when she was a part of 3L Dub. And she was getting it from B2K, except for Marion. Right? Now, the real question we have to ask is why? Almost 20 years later, can I pull this information out of the sky? You were clean slated. Nobody was speaking about this, Keely. What made you say this? Are you sick and tired of these broken promises?
Stupid.
What are we doing here? Right? And the thing is, I could have let this one slide. I could have let this one go. But after the way they did my girl Naturi, I'm taking every chance to dog these girls. So I need to know what stop she got off on the B2K train. Right? Since we talking now, since you out here putting out the information, how we doing this? Who approached who? Was it just like you sitting in the cast room and they were just standing over you? Somebody put a dick on your shoulder and it was over? Like, how did this go?
Wow.
I know she did an interview. She did an interview. I don't remember what the interview was. I didn't hear the interview, but she did a whole interview about this.
Yeah, I got a question. for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. How you get clapped up by like the 3 least popular niggas in B2K?
I mean, in her defense, there's only 4 niggas in B2K. She probably would have completed the set if she could have.
Omarion was like, Omari, nah, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
He don't be with they shit. They be on bullshit in B2K. This is what this is telling me. They be on bullshit. And then Omarion just be trying not to be with it.
He be above it.
Omarion out here low-key dating Nia Long.
Listen, I'll take Nia Long over Prometheus any day of the week.
Me too.
Me too. Me too.
Right.
Me too. Me too.
Right. We can talk all the shit about Omarion we want, but when it comes to Omarion versus Raz B, Lil Fizz, and other nigga,
He can hold his own.
Damn, one of them niggas fucking Marion's moms.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And his baby mother.
Yep. Who is now dating Tay Diggs?
This is crazy. So basically, Omarion and his baby mother is just dating the cast from The Best Man. That's who they reach out to.
I was thinking about that too.
Who could be though?
Which Spider-Man? By the way, The Best Man was really Spider-Man was really good, yo. By the way, I recommend it. good to you.
My son just gave Peacock a cheap plug. Are they gonna pay us for that? Please pay us.
They better.
It was like a free subscription. I'm trying to catch Royal Rumble.
Yep. Don't forget, next week, Mr. Gentleman like the pocket, the Royal Rumble prediction. Mally, King Talk is on that episode. Continue. Cheap plug.
But that's how you get hit by like the two least popular niggas in music. And then wait to talk about it. Like that's gonna be a thing.
Right. Wait, hold on. And I'll end my segment with this, because this is how these out of the sky segment work. I pick something out of the sky, pull it out of context, and just see how it connects to the crazy shit that goes on, right? What is with everybody snitching on themselves 20 years later now? Why is everybody being weirdos about this? So she's the latest person, but before that, it was Irv Gotti. Then it was some other weird nigga. Who was it? I remember Irv Gotti was real weird with his.
Dude, really weird. It was somebody else though. I can't remember who it was.
You know who else did that shit though?
Who?
August.
August
never spoke. We would have never known about him and Jada.
It would have flew under the radar forever. Is that's what's hot in the streets right now though? Like
they just got to get off their chest one day, boy.
But this is why I tell a lot of dudes nowadays, bro. Cheating, although it seems like it's worth it, is not really worth it, because a lot of ladies out here, they just looking to expose for like likes and and comments and shit like that.
Didn't that happen with Miss London when she messed up the bag because she was messing with one of these rapper dudes?
Yeah, Short Bus Baby.
Yeah, little bit. I just realized what he said.
Stupid, yo. Stupid.
You playing me, that nigga?
I wasn't gonna say it. I didn't even say that shit. I was gonna do it. All right, here we go.
Stupid.
But all I'm saying is, guys, don't let snitching on yourself be what's hot in the streets 20 years later, especially if you're going to be weird about it. You're going to be weird for it. Keep it to yourself and have your fun. All right, one and done.
There you go. Malimal segment. It's called Over the Sun? Over the Sky? My bad.
Out of the Sky.
Out of the Sky.
Out of the Sky. Brought to you by Lawler the Chief, Malimal. So now I'm going to give y'all my segment. The first edition of Mr. Gentleman Review of the Week. And this segment is pretty much about, I'll give y'all a review of a movie, TV show, or an album that I listen to or watch. And this week, I'm going to talk about the new House Party reboot movie.
The new House Party, the one with Omarion, or the one with the one that just came out on Netflix?
The one that just came out, it's on HBO Max.
There's another new one?
Yeah. I didn't even know Omarion had one.
Yeah, that was like the fourth one.
Really?
The freak.
Let's be real. How many house parties are there?
Two. Let's see. We got the original. We got the original. You got part 2 of the original.
Don't worry, I got the internet right here.
Then I believe it was the third one with them and Immature was in it. Then Immature had their own one. Then I believe TLC had one. Then we had one with the dude for Everybody Hate Chris. Drew and some random white dude.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that was terrible, son. I wouldn't recommend that one. That was terrible. And then you got House Party 2023 with Jacob Lattimore, who was on The Shy, and some dude named Tosin Cole, some new dude. I don't even know who that is. It's produced by LeBron James and Maverick Carter. And I seen this earlier today. You know, I wasn't expecting much from it, but I would say that it's cool that it has some element of the original, and they had way too many cameos that was really dope. Too many cameos that was really dope. I would have given this movie a 3 with the gentleman facts. Until the movie took a really weird turn, complete left field. That I gotta give this movie a 2 with the gentleman facts.
Ooh.
A 2? Wait. What's the highest on the scale here? 5?
This is new.
5. Oh, 1 to 5. Yeah, 1 to 5. 1 to 5 with the gentleman facts.
You gave
Okay,
that
now.
a 2?
I gave it a 2. Only reason I gave it a 2 because there's one part of the movie that was really, really weird. But I'll spoil it. I don't want to spoil the movie, but it was really weird. Yeah, it's something y'all watch for yourself. Y'all be the judge of it.
I ain't watching that. It's the 6th movie in a franchise, boy. It's
It's
a wrap.
a cycle. Like,
What are we doing? Listen, what you described to me is basically them just trying to relive house party tropes, and every celebrity who liked house party just wanted to walk through the movie one time.
Yep, basically. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I got other stuff to do with my time.
and also, of course, Kenneth Play was one of the cameos, so shout out to them.
I would hope so. Shit.
Right.
I mean, yeah. But
That's what's up.
But you know what? I give it a 2.5 stars.
Woo.
What do you call that one scene? That one scene was really weird. It was really weird.
I'm about to look at what you're talking about. I want to.
Yeah, it was really weird, yo.
We should do a Patreon version of this and charge people to hear this.
Nah, but the cast was just cool though. The dude who played the bullies, them 3 was really funny. The dudes who played the bully. Of course, it's Dre, who was on Power, with one of the bullies.
That's what's up.
Greg, Marvin Gregg, I think. He was on Snowfall.
Melvin Gregg, yeah.
Melvin Gregg, yeah. Melvin Gregg.
That was Larry.
Yeah, and the other dude, he was on The Last OG, and he was also on Blackish. The light-skinned dude. He's a light-skinned dude. Right? You might know.
Shout out to light-skinned dude.
I can't remember his name. I feel bad. I can't remember his name. But I always like him as an actor, though.
Was he what's his name, friend or something? What he played on the last OG?
He was Tracy Morgan character's friend. Yeah, the friend, like the cousin. The one who like.
I don't know the name though. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah, but, yeah, he played the sidekick on The Last OG. Like I said, I would have given the movie a little higher if that one scene wasn't, and it wasn't too weird and too hidden message to me. So yeah,
was it some Illuminati shit?
Yeah,
watch this movie.
Yeah. That was exactly what it was. Yeah.
You don't have to say, but drop it in the chat. Who forced you to watch this movie?
I want to watch. I want to watch it myself. I was curious.
What made you want to watch this?
I'm curious now. Like what?
I wanted to watch House Party. I was curious about it. I didn't know they had that scene in it though. I didn't know they had that scene in it though. That's the weird part about it. They didn't promote,
I mean, the previews did look lit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, they didn't.
I was curious about it. So I wanted to.
The trailer did.
But that one scene did not show. They showed nothing about that one scene in the trailer. So yeah.
You know what I feel about this house party though? I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I got the same feeling as I would get when I used to like try to watch Meet the Browns.
Oh boy.
I just can't do it. And I know Roddy.
Sister Brown 2.0 is the sister living, right?
Yeah. I mean, but I got a feeling they are trying to rebuild the franchise based on this new movie. So I don't know how it did in the box office because this also was in the movies as well. It's good.
Oh, I can help you out with that.
Oh,
Horrible.
That shit went double cardboard.
It was projected to make $5 million in its opening weekend. It made 3.9.
Oh shit!
And it was released alongside movies I've never heard nobody talk about.
Your house party got to pack it the fuck up, bro. I'm sorry.
It's done.
You got to pack house party franchise the fuck up because ain't no way you supposed to make 5, but you only made like 3.9, bro.
Yeah. I don't feel bad
On
about
your
my
6th movie.
I don't feel bad about my rating now, son. I don't feel bad.
Like we get it. You seen at the house, you want to throw a party. Ooh, that's called renting an Airbnb, bro. Like, come on.
Right. You should have named it Airbnb party.
Fact.
And I should have known better with LeBron track record in movies, the Space Jam 2. Yeah, I should have known better.
LeBron is the king of just putting himself inside of his favorite movie. I need LeBron to stop doing that and selling it back to us. If you're going to do that, you got the money to do that. And I appreciate you. And I love you as a free black man. Stop selling that shit to us, though. Keep it in your house. Watch that shit fucking self.
Let's give him a big stupid.
I bet Michael Jordan can't do this. I'm going to try to act.
A big stupid.
Oh, man, LeBron, man. Dang. I want to support you, LeBron, but yeah, that movie was not that. That movie would. It could have been better. It could have been better.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes effect. Yeah.
Apparently, the critical response kind of agrees with you, Ken. Nobody liked this shit. I'm reading it.
God damn.
Oh, read the reviews. Read the reviews real quick.
Well, I'm reading the critical response on the review aggregator. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 33% out of 36 critics. Only 30. Yes, with an average rating of 4.5 out of 10. Dang. The website's consensus reads, keeping the same basic outline, but almost entirely forgetting the original sense of fun. This unnecessary remake provokes a house party divided against itself cannot stand. That was corny, but I get it.
Heavy on an unnecessary, though.
Yeah,
heavy.
Yeah.
Metacritic also gave it a score of 41 out of 100 based on 15 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. Yeah, it did bad.
Yeah. I wanted to like this movie, but yeah, 2.5. But I would recommend this show though, called The Last of Us. Now that was really good. It's also on HBO Max. Check it out. It's HBO. Check it out. Yeah.
I've heard of that. What's that one about?
The game's pretty fire.
Yeah. It's a video game from PlayStation. I think Naughty Dogs. It's basically like a zombie show. I heard mad good stuff about it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm curious about this. I watched the first episode, and it was really good. I heard Rotten Tomato gave it its highest score, or IMDb gave it its highest score ever.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I was curious about it. I'm not big on zombie stuff, but I was curious about it. I'm like, oh, this is really good. So yeah,
I can recommend.
I recommend that. I don't recommend House Party though.
Damn.
I mean, only thing I liked about this movie was cameos, but that's really it. But that's really it, you know.
Yeah, I'm reading the thing. Because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm reading the thing. And I straight up see that the thing you're talking about is what the crux of the movie was. Why would you ever make a house party that serious?
Yeah.
Why? No.
Yeah.
So you just
I blame Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Cause that one scene was really unnecessary, like for real.
It's
enjoying
about
the movie until that one scene.
It's about what the whole movie is about, though, bro. That's what I'm reading. Yeah, I'm out. I blame Kid Cudi. Only Kid Cudi can mess up house party like this.
He was in it. Oh boy. Let's carry on, y'all. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. So we got a question of the day. We got a question of the day. For all of us. So the question of the day is: what TV show that got canceled you are still upset about?
I'm gonna say Rock.
Pick 10. Do your top 10.
A
Not really
top
top 10.
10? Damn, I got 10.
Not top 10, but
I
Five,
give it
just
top
five,
three.
maybe. Yeah, that feels like a fair number.
yeah,
It
at least
is
five.
four
Yeah,
of
at least
us.
five. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least five. Yeah, at least five.
Can be
You
throwing
say-
out big numbers and shit. You just came back to work, yo. Like, come on.
Give me a top 30 of your obscure title. No.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like his 21 might be my 15. Shit. Like, nah. I'm gonna say for number 3, I'm gonna say Rock because I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I always thought that had like a season finale, and then I found out recently, like before this podcast, it didn't have a finale. And the episode that I thought was the finale, like what I thought was like the end of this end of that season, was actually the finale. And I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't know why you think a black ass show like that in the early 90s was gonna have a good finale. The
I ain't
show
gonna
was just
hold
black
you.
as
I always
hell.
thought like shit was like wild raw back then. You know what I'm saying? At least more raw than it is now. So I figured that shit would have passed at the very least. But so
It's that rawness that keep it from being right where it needs to be. That show, I watched that show, I was like, man, I've never been more proud of a black man in my life. And
Bro,
I knew that show didn't have but 24 episodes. I knew it.
but here's the thing, he had to keep his son out of a whole gang war, bro. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit. Listen, that's father. He's better than Frank Mitchell, that's for sure.
Not Frank
Yeah, that nigga
Mitchell.
5 seasons.
Stupid, yo.
What Moesha
Stupid.
Daddy got to do with this? Moesha Daddy didn't do nothing to nobody.
Matter of fact, that's the second show on my list. That's number 2.
Shockingly, no. Continue, Sid. Continue.
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you gonna tell me Miles getting kidnapped and murdered, right? Like that.
I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh at that.
Because let's be real, bro. They brought back the nigga Sneaker. You know what that means. If you watch Paid in Full, you know what that means, bro. You ain't gotta say shit else. Like, if I ain't got my money or somebody look at me wrong, they fucking dead, B. Like that type of energy. That's how they should have started season 6, right? And they didn't.
Yo, but you know what crazy, yo? I found I'm not sure it was made. It probably was made up, but I found a script online of season 6 of Moesha, and somebody wrote the outline of what happened that whole season from Miles after Miles get kidnapped and all through the whole season.
Why are we kidnapping Miles? Who greenlit some of this stuff?
Well, apparently Dorian owed some money, right? And he ain't have it.
Yeah.
So the guys who kidnapped him kept showing up to the crib, showing up to the Pops dealership, all types of shit. It was getting real disrespectful. So apparently they caught Miles slipping and they kidnapped him. They enticed him with like candy and like video games and shit and bitches.
Yeah.
They
And
caught him. Wasn't he like 14?
bro, like listen.
Yeah. He was like 14. Yeah, he was like 14. Yeah. At the time.
And we caught him slipping with candy and bitches.
Candy,
in the
video
park.
games, and bitches. That was it.
In the park. It was in the park. He got snatched up in the park.
Next thing you know, they bring back the Sneaker, bro. And only brought back the Sneaker because on TV, you can't bring back a finger.
Nah.
Yeah, because remember one of the characters was a fish fetish dude who loves sneakers, apparently. It was weird. It was weird. And also, the person that brought back the sneaker was Little Kim. So Little Kim was on 2 of those episodes.
Damn.
Lil' Kim out here bringing back sneakers.
Yeah.
And Moesha was pregnant. That's not
and Moesha was pregnant. Yep. And
She was pregnant?
bro, she was pregnant.
Did I not watch season 6? Is this when I stopped watching TV like that? Because when shows fall off, I just stop watching it and I act like it's a bad it's like a bad breakup.
She was pregnant. Niggas didn't know who the father was, Q or
Hakeem. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Why are they doing that to Moesha? I'm about all right. I have a homework assignment. By the time the next episode come, I'm watching all season 6 of Moesha.
Yo, it's on Netflix too. It's on Netflix, son.
Netflix, boy.
But that was number 2, bro. Number 1 Number one was Girlfriends for me.
Girlfriends? I didn't take you for a girlfriend's guy.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't at first until that shit hit Netflix.
I'm crying. So you said I'm not even a old person who was watching it just because my family was watching it. I got into this on my own. That's what you're saying to the people down there.
No, my girl got into it. We watched shows together, and then we apparently was smoking. That shit was on. It was kind of, it was kind of funny. So I was like, "Fuck it, we'll finish the series together." So that's what happens. You gotta make compromises.
Not compromise.
Yeah, because remember, Girlfriends got ended. Cause remember they had that writer's strike around that time, and mass shows got ended, ended undone, except for Everybody Hate Chris. Everybody Hate Chris, lucky.
CW hit the evacuation button on all their black shows.
Yeah,
basically.
Literally. India,
Abort mission if it ain't hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except for Everybody Hate Chris. That was the only show that did not hit. It actually got a proper ending. But yeah, from that time, Girlfriends, The Game, and I believe Reba. There was a white show. Reba also got canceled too.
Reba got brought back on Fox Family though.
It did? Oh wow!
Yeah,
Wow.
it actually had an ending.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
That's what's up.
And The Game gets brought back so often.
Oh yeah, and The Game got brought back so often, like 3 times now with a new, with a reboot now. So
multiple new casts. Now it's a reboot. Now it's this. Now it's that.
Well, not a reboot, but a regroup. They call it a regroup, where they continue the continuation of the show, basically years later.
I promise you, Wendy Raquel Robinson, anytime they call her, all they gotta do is say The Game. She's showing up.
And it's back.
Bag, bro. That's an easy bag.
And remind you, that's
Easy backlog.
And remind you, that's Game that is on season 2 now. So it's on Paramount Plus. That's pretty good. Actually, watch it. Pretty good. Actually,
she was low key one of my favorite characters on the show. But I'm like, damn, if everybody not coming back, it got to be something. Like,
her and Hoisey is back, like as a full-time cast. Jason.
Oh, Malik.
Yeah, Malik. Yeah.
That was my nigga.
Yeah. Jason Pitts came back for an episode because he also do Walker, so he can't really do the full-time thing. But I heard Pooch and Tia supposed to come back though.
I want to say Pooch back.
Yeah.
Who?
Pooch.
Pooch Hall.
Oh, Pooch Hall. Oh, you said Pooch and Tia. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, Pooch. Yeah. Pooch and Tia supposed to come back. I'm not sure when. I guess this season. I guess it's this season or next season, but yeah.
So the game's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, the game never stops, man.
That's a fact. But it's weird.
And so Brittany gonna have kids, and then they gonna make another one.
Don't give them no ideas, because I know they're gonna do it and call Wendy Raquel Robinson immediately.
Roddy. Brittany is the main character in the new game now, so it's not that far off. She's the main character now, so that it's not that far off.
Hey.
The game never stops. It's like power.
I'm gonna need Wendy Raquel Robinson to stop picking up this phone. I love her too. This is not a knock on her, because please, by all means, get the bag. But I need them to just stop doing this. Let the show go now. It's been 16 years. Let it go.
Nah, but for real though, if they can bring back the game, they could have brought back Girlfriends too then.
They could have brought back Girlfriends for like one more season just to get it out.
At least on a movie, because the game is on Paramount Plus. So why not do the same thing for the game for Girlfriends, or at least do a finale movie, at least.
And yeah,
no, and you know why? No, because the game was supposed to be just for to finish it up, and look where we are 16 years later.
You see. So you're saying
I was excited for the first reboot of the game because they got canceled all crazy. I was excited.
Yeah.
Now look where we are.
They're just dragging the hell out of it, boy.
Yeah. I love the game.
More stories to tell, bro. You can't just
Exactly. What story,
Can't just
Joe?
pick up on a game like that. Like, come on.
I definitely
Just quit the game.
did. I definitely did.
Y'all out here quitting the game. Like, come on.
Mind you, if you think about it now, the game literally got 11 seasons, just like how House of Pain is. House of Pain got like about to be on season 12.
Y'all want to meet the Browns back, but y'all don't want the game? Like, come on.
Who's this y'all? Nobody want
It's
the
not the
fucking
same
Browns
show,
back.
my boy.
Nobody want the Browns back.
Like, that's all I heard season 2. Oh, meet the Browns, meet the Browns. I'm like, bro, come on. You talking about the game? Oh, we dragging it.
Oh, come on.
No, because they really are though, bro. Like they really are dragging this. And
I
they
know, but I
they
just want the
are.
same energy for Meet the Browns too. Like,
Assisted living.
thank you, assisted living. Like, for real, bro. I'm trying to know what's going on in the old folks' home, bro.
But see, that's a spinoff. This is the same show.
I mean, House of Pain, the bro House of Pain back too. After they got canceled on TBS. So
Didn't they finish House of Pain? I feel like
it's back on. It's back on
No,
now.
bro.
It's on
apparently
now,
the
okay.
same
No, but
don't
I'm
stop with
saying they finished it the first time and then brought it back.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah. Well,
And then they had a
they had another spinoff. They had another
for the
show.
pain, right?
Just like the game. Just like the game.
And then they canned that spinoff for this new.
It's for the new show.
Well, it's not new, but it's continuation.
Continuation, yeah. That new, I don't know what they were thinking about the new House of Pain though. With the
So
pain.
who took top TV shows next?
Who Roddy, you go. Go, Roddy.
All right, so I'm still mad about.
I just earlier, I'm sorry to cut you, but I just earlier talked about how good we are at being on point with being in order. Hell.
Oh, with you. Oh man. Go, Roddy. Go. I didn't go
Right,
yet.
so
Go, Roddy.
I'm still mad about New York Undercover because they.
Yo, facts.
I was just thinking about the Undercover too, yo.
When I tell you the smoothest theme song in all of like
yes, that theme song.
Thursday night TV. Oh my God.
Because why they have to make so many damn changes? Why they have to kill off the freaking Spanish guy and then?
I was upset about that, yo.
I forgot they killed him off.
And then when they brought Tommy Ford on, the whole show just went like a whole 360.
It did, yeah.
And then they got rid of the captain lady.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and they got rid of the white guy because he definitely didn't fit. When they brought him in, that's when the whole shit just started to.
That's right.
Oh shoot. Oh, they do Undercover, son.
Yeah, like I feel like New York Undercover had the potential to be beside Law and Order.
I agree.
If they didn't switch it up so much.
Yeah, you already know when they switch up castmates and stuff like that and kill them all, that you know the show is about to go downhill, low key.
Mm.
Also, when they move the time slots too, because remember I mentioned that on
oh my God.
When, like for example, we Just Jordan for some random jacket. It was on Saturday Night Nick. The next thing you know, it raining on Saturday mornings. That when you know it's about to get canceled. Same thing with in the house. It wasn't a part of the Monday night lineup. They randomly it come on 1 a.m.
I saw that shit on a Friday. I saw that shit on a Friday evening, and I was like, "Yeah, it's done."
Yeah. The only channel that was even jacking its Friday was, I think, ABC, because they had to Thank God It's Friday, TGIL.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody else, if your shit was on Friday, you might as well have not played it. Like, that's...
Yo, I am, my bad, Roddy, we're going to get back to you, but that's why I'm a little worried about Young Rock, because Young Rock used to be on a Tuesday, and now it's on a Friday. You know, I can't watch Young Rock because, SmackDown's on Friday.
Oh, Young Rock on his way out, bro. It's been a good run, but they didn't jump the shark too. They about to get into Everybody Hates Chris if he would have continued after the whole not graduating school thing.
Yeah, because Everybody Hates Chris had 5 seasons, so and they had a good ending. But anyway, my bad. Roddy, continue, son.
All right, the next show I'm still mad at is My Name is Earl. Because the way it ended, it was just weird to me, and I was like tuned into that show. Kind of enjoyed it with the whole Joy and who's the real father and all that. You know, they ended it on that. You ever heard about that?
I
never
remember
watched.
that show.
I remember. I never watched it. I knew about it, but I never watched it.
That show was a train wreck. I liked it, but I didn't watch it.
How you gonna say it's a train wreck? You didn't watch it.
No, because you know how like you see a show sometimes, and like if it come on after something else you wanted to watch, you'll watch it, or if it come on and like somebody else in the room, you'll watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh,
you
like
won't
that,
turn
yeah.
to it yourself. Yeah, it's like that.
And the other one is Parenthood.
Oh yeah.
Parenthood, I
Yeah,
felt
they
like
did
kinda
Robert
had,
Townsend.
Parenthood,
Yeah.
I felt like kind of had a finale for a little bit.
I think they did have a finale, but I think
It didn't close it. It didn't close. It wasn't a great one, probably.
I think it was one of those shows that they said it was with the final season mid through the fifth season. That's how that ended. That was messed up.
No, it was viewership for the last season,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah. I'm saying
they
like,
didn't have a full season.
Yeah. They didn't have a full season. Yeah.
So like it ended off weird, and like all the characters they kept changing, and it was weird. Like,
I feel like he got shot Robert Townsend got shot in the last season and he almost died.
he did. No, he did. He
Came back.
did though.
That was episode. That was fifth season, episode 1, I believe, right?
Yeah, and then TK was feeling bad the whole season.
Yeah.
It's like, where did they said the son went to college, but we never saw him again.
Yeah, Michael.
That's what happens. He went to college. That's how they wrote him off. And they brought hood ass TK in there trying to fuck Zarya.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Right. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. I watched this whole series during the pandemic, so it was before it got on HBO Max. I watched it on YouTube. I watched the whole 5 seasons on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, but Parenthood definitely was a good show. I already enjoyed that, yo.
It was. And my thing about WB shows, like remember the sitcom, they would tell you at the middle of the season that it's the final season without giving a proper announcement that it's the final season.
Oh, and they had the guy from 101 on there.
Yeah, cause Faith don't love us the show.
Cash changes, bro.
Yeah.
Cash changes, like you said.
The guy from 101. I love it.
Kerry Perrin,
whatever his name, like
Kelly something. Kelly Perry, something like that. Yeah, Perry. Yeah, something like that.
he was a new face on Love on that show.
Oh God. Yeah, it went downhill after that. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to love Parenthood though. After he joined the show, yeah. I knew something was right, son.
And I got one more.
All right, yeah.
Most of the MCV2 lineup during the late 2000s. That was tuned in.
You mean like
Yo Mama,
that was
Pimp My Ride and all that stuff.
I used to like Pimp My Ride. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, me too.
Cribs, all that stuff. Like late 2000s when they had them back to back.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I feel like they just changed up the whole MTV lineup and then they just made it a freaking rerun channel. It's weird.
That's exactly what they did.
Exactly.
Basically.
Like, and it's like, why buy all that TV space just to put reruns of shows that were on TV 30 years ago?
That's a fact.
You are MTV. There's fuck it.
Molly, you next anyway. You next, Molly.
Lord Jesus. All right, 3 shows that really didn't get their due. We was talking and I lost the ones I wanted to talk. This is why I got to write more notes. But first one I want to talk about is SWAT Cats. Have we seen the SWAT Cats?
SWAT Cats was ahead of its time.
It was so good for no reason.
Way ahead of its time, yo. Way ahead of its time.
2 seasons in 1994, disappointing.
Yeah. And then the last season was like a clip show, a clip show thing. Probably a third season. It was something like that.
I thought they just threw it all the way out.
Yeah, that a show. Then they threw it away. Then they threw it out after that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but good news, Bally.
What?
They doing a revival of the Sawcast.
They better not play with me because I've heard that a couple times before.
Yeah, I don't know when.
I need this to be real. The Radical Squadron. I'm out here. Listen.
So they just announced a mouse from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars is getting a reboot.
That's like his third comeback right now. Biker Mice.
Yeah, y'all could keep Biker Mice from Mars.
I didn't know they had a second comeback. I didn't know they had a second comeback.
That's a little too mid '80s for me. SWAT Cats was just ahead of its time.
It was.
Even though it was early '90s, it could have came out in '97 and made a bigger splash. I promise you. SWAT Cats for life. Bring it back. Hanna-Barbera, don't be cowards. This is for y'all. This is out. But another show that I felt like didn't get it through. You know, a show that would have been on this list for me because I'm a big anime guy. Inuyasha would have been on this list for me until they came back and did the final season, because the way that it ended originally was the most annoying shit I've ever seen in my life. Yo, the show just ended. The last scene of the last episode, they're like, yo, we gonna keep chasing niggas. Have fun. What, niggas? Wait.
Like, nah, like after all that, they still came out, did they shit. And then they're telling you, like, hey, we still gonna do our shit, but you can go on with your life now, you good.
No, but they didn't do the shit. They never achieved the goal. See, you can't just end it. That's another thing. So I might even put this into one big category. Every show that has a goal, right, to be achieved, that the show ends before the goal is achieved. Like in Inuyasha, the goal was to kill Naraku. Niggas just said, all right, we didn't get him this time, guys. All right, I'm out.
Yeah, I hate that.
But at least they tried a little bit.
They tried the best, like,
because remember 100 Good Deeds for Eddie McDowell?
I was just thinking about that.
They just said, all right, we out. Like, that nigga's still a dog. He didn't get to 100.
He never got 100.
Hey, that's tough, yo.
We mentioned that on the Nick episode, though.
Yeah, we did mention that Nick. I never watched that show.
I don't know why I like that show, but I like that show sort of like the show we was talking about earlier, where like if it's on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, now I'm trying to think because I had one other show in my head for this. Oh, I got it. We already talked about Girlfriends, so I'm gonna end my part of the list off. Generally, this is a general shout out to every one of the UPN shows that was carving a Black culture on television for us that got thrown away when the CW became a thing. I mean, and they threw y'all away callously. But
Half and Half.
Right. And that was the show I was gonna pick. Out of all of those shows, Half and Half, Cuts, Eve, One-on-One, even though we talked about this, One-on-One could have been gone before all of that happened and everybody would have been okay. All of us.
I would have been good if it was done.
All of us messed up because of Will and Jada, though.
No. All of us got a proper ending.
Oh, it got a proper ending? Oh, wow.
That got a proper ending, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Lisa Ray and Joy Martin got back together. That's how they ended.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that got a proper ending. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that got a proper ending.
Well, maybe I'm out here talking shit, but for my purposes, Half and Half was the best show that never got no love the proper way it was supposed to do. You know, we had Spence and Monica trying to line things up. You had it was good stuff happening. I like that show. It was way too quick. Whoever's around, Essence Atkins, can you make this happen? No. It's on her back because she's the person whose name I specifically remember.
Yeah. I know that show too is on Netflix now too, and I think she spoke about it. About the guy it getting canceled. You know,
and it had a good ass theme song.
Yeah. I mean, I used to watch it.
I was watching that like crazy on Netflix.
I ain't gonna front y'all. A lot of these shows they put a lot of work into their theme songs.
Facts, definitely
Theme
facts.
song is important, or at least it used to be. I mean, Power got a really good theme song, but how many people you really hear with good themes?
Well, back in the days in the 90s and the 2000s, it was very common.
Right.
So you know what? After my cancel show pick, I got a question to ask y'all. Even though we probably did this before, but I'm gonna ask again because I don't think I asked when Mally was here though. So we're gonna ask after my cancel theme song, my cancel shows. So my 3 picks. My 3 picks. All right, number 3, Star. No, 5 Star, the spinoff of Empire. That was on Channel 5. That ended with a real terrible cliffhanger to the point that almost everybody got shot, and we never resolved it. And then somebody's baby got kidnapped, and we never got what happened next.
Oh, everybody dead, bro. Like that's what they wanted to imply.
Everybody wasn't dead though.
Everybody, some people survived, right?
Yeah,
the protagonist didn't win.
Well, I was never a fan, so to see it end like that, I'm like, well.
Yeah, I was upset about the ending though. I ain't gonna hold you. I was upset about the ending.
The funny thing is, for what that show was, I low-key liked it.
Yeah,
even though it just kept getting randomly chaotic, but in some places where they were just building the story, you could really get into it.
Yeah, but I see that last season. Like last season was really good, yo. It was really good. It made me like the show like even more. Number 2, the CW lineup of 2022. Cause CW went in last year on canceling shows. 3 shows that I watch on CW, Legends Tomorrow, Batwoman, and Charm. Don't judge me, cause I did watch Charm, the reboot, which was actually pretty good, low key. But they canceled over 11 shows last year.
Just for the record, you're judged about that.
11
shows, yeah. 11 shows.
A lot of shows, boy.
I ain't gonna hold you, Ken. Don't be judged. I was watching Charm to the finale as well.
Yeah, yo, cause now that
you are both judged. Like you can't not be judged. It's too late. I'm judging.
Because just like for Charm, they had a cast change because one of the girls left the show, and then the show started picking up a little bit, started getting really good. But of course, many things happened when it was on Friday night. We were just talking about Friday night, and you ain't know. When your show's on Friday night, you would know to get canceled, like straight off the back.
Oh yeah. That's the death slot they call it.
Yeah.
Well, I was worried when SmackDown went to Friday, but then TV changed all around. So
I wasn't worried about SmackDown being on Friday. I wasn't worried about that. I knew that we're gonna do good on Fox. That was a surprise.
Especially like if that does better than anything else you've done on Friday nights,
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Also, ask Dargo on the list too, because that also got canceled last minute as well on CW. CW bugging. 11 shows got canceled, and 5 of them got final seasons, which is The Flash, which Riverdale, Nancy Drew.
Oh, they got Riverdale? Dang.
Final season, yeah.
Riverdale used to be the little
final
vibe,
season, yeah. Final season. Nancy Drew got a final season. Another show got a final season. I can't think what it is right now. But yeah, CW went in. But thank God All Americans is still on the air. And it got renewed, so I'm happy about that. And my number 1, because y'all already say Girlfriend, y'all already say Moesha. My number 1 pick. I'm gonna say the show, but I got 2 number 1. I got 2 shows. One of them is the show called Queens. That was on ABC last year.
Oh, Queens got clipped?
Huh.
Yeah.
I like the theme music.
Yeah, well, with Eve, Tori,
Notori Norton,
Eve Notori,
Brandy too.
Eve Notori, Brandy, and that other lady who's just an actress.
Yeah, and that baddie Spanish chick. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy Eve. I enjoy Queens. It was a really good show. Queens was a really good show. I'm not gonna hold you. I enjoyed it. It should have. I know it went down here because after Eve got pregnant. Yeah. So yeah. And the last show I got is College with Friends on Netflix. It was a pretty funny show, but we all know Netflix cancel shows out of random anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, word.
You know what's one show that I think of as well?
Yeah,
That got canceled unfairly also from Netflix.
yeah.
Get down.
What's that again?
Oh yeah. Oh my
Oh,
God.
hold on, say that
Good
again.
The Get Down.
Oh, yeah, I'm upset about that too, son. To get that.
That was a show I liked.
Yo, me too. That was my show, son. You know what, y'all? Let me some more cancel shows. Let me do the main event time. There's some more cancel shows.
The Carmichael Show.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. After the last season, I was like,
I ain't gonna lie. They could have kept that.
Nah, they was getting
Wait. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the Jared Carmichael show.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
we're
okay.
about.
Yeah, that show was okay.
They was getting into some good topics though.
Y'all already know it got canceled because it was too real for TV.
Too real.
Maybe I gotta give it another shot.
No, it was too
that's still on
real.
Peacock, right?
I don't even know.
I don't even know where is that.
But y'all already know.
I could check.
Y'all know NBC though. NBC. We spoke about this. NBC canceling back show. We spoke about the old school shows, Sands and Roddy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
NBC be bugging out. Like they were, like I mentioned in the house. And the house was on the Monday night lineup. They moved it to UPN and they brought it back to NBC, but put it on at 1 a.m. But nobody could watch it. Like
People could have watched it. You had to stay up for
it also had the cast left too. That's nothing to it. It was just thinking LL Cool J and Ronzo Rivera as the cast of the last season in the house.
And the one that played the daughter, the girl daughter.
No, she left.
Oh, she left too. Oh.
Yeah, it was only two. It was only Rafonso and LL and Lauren and Lisa Turtle. Because remember she was married to Rafonso in the show. Yeah, them three. I was like, dang, they did in the house dirty, son. They did.
All the juice was out about that.
Facts. It was
Oh yeah.
Even though facts. Like also, I threw outside about Empire not getting a proper ending.
I felt like Empire got the ending that it needed.
No, that was remember the pandemic. Fox they cut the show and I'm down, and they didn't film the finale because of the pandemic.
The thing is, I understand what y'all are saying, but I still agree with saying it's like Empire jumped the shark. They should have been they should have took the time to finish it when they should have finished it. It goes in line with that other show we talked about earlier, where they should have finished it, where they could have finished it, but they jumped the shark and then they had to finish it later. What show were we talking about that did that shit? One-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one. Show could have been done.
I ain't gonna lie. The last season of Empire was ass.
I mean, what? Because Jesse wasn't on it.
Jesse wasn't on it, and then.
And on top of that, how many times you gonna die, come back to life anyway?
Right. They was playing that out. How many times Jesse just gonna be mad because he's gay? They was playing that out. Like, we get it, bro. You're gay.
And then Hakeem fighting with everybody, and even
with basketball, it got like the whole mental situation. Like, we get it. Like,
oh yeah, with Andre, right?
Yeah, like how many times you gonna tweak out? You know what I'm saying?
How many times you gonna turn on your family just to turn back on them at the last minute? What are you, Vince McMahon? You the highest power now?
What are you doing?
I gotta hold you. He's an amazing actor though. So he killed that role though.
No, that was really a difficult
role for him though.
Nah, that was a really good role for him. He killed that role, man, for real.
No, he did his thing. This is not knocking the acting in this show, because the acting was great because it got us through these horrendous plot holes that we're talking about now.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It did. That show did ran for too long, but that shit. But I feel like that should have gave us the proper ending that we should have got when everybody got killed. But we didn't get the ending.
Oh, wait a second.
But instead, we got a really awkward ending, and that's what I'm saying. That it should give it the.
Because they wanted to. We needed to see who killed Lucius.
Yes, exactly.
Who blew up Cookie in the car?
Exactly, because we never got the ending.
Instead, shoot! Y'all know I fell off around season 4. I ain't know she got blew up in the car. I didn't even know Lucius was dead this time. Was he dead for real this time?
They were different. That's why I tried to tell you that. That's why I said she got a proper ending because that's the end of that. Cause at the beginning of season 6, they show a recap of them, show a fast forward of them getting killed. Basically, the whole season was basically to play off that ending, basically. But
So the whole family got killed?
Yeah, basically. But
I don't
That's
know
it then.
about
We could.
Hakeem and Andre.
they never got you to show that part. But I'm pretty sure they did too.
One of them probably survived.
Or maybe
It's probably Hakeem, but
That basketball caught
You
up
wanna
with
know?
Andre.
who knows? It could have been Jamal.
Jamal when he
That
came back for a minute.
Yeah, he would have been. He killed the family. Who knows? That would have been an instant plot. That would have been an instant plot.
I mean, crazy. Just Jamal and Hakeem. Didn't they try to do an episode like that before? It was a Jamal and Hakeem episode where they was like fighting, but they had to make a song together.
Yeah, that did.
Makes the show sound a lot more lighthearted than it is. Like, make it sound like a fucking buddy comedy.
Rush Hour 5 type shit.
Right.
Also, the last OG, Tracy Morgan show, that got canceled.
Didn't that get canceled when he got hurt? On my line.
No. That got canceled last year when y'all already know Warner Brothers is canceling mad shows.
Oh,
with
shoot.
the CW.
But the viewership was starting to get low on that show.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the viewership being there for that.
Yeah, I mean last season was alright, but that show got canceled too. That was also part of all the show that was being canceled last year as well.
I ain't going front. I'm still surprised the neighborhood's still going strong after all these years.
Dude, she Louise. I'm talking about that too. The Neighborhood, Cedric
show.
Richard Arnold, that's on CBS.
Shit, I ain't even know that. Stuff on CBS be going under the radar.
Yeah, it really does. She was the Equalizer that got renewed for 2 seasons. Young Shelton been killing it, been their number 1 show for like forever. Freaking East New York is doing really good, and I'm shocked about that because that show is really good. East New York, like
it is good.
It's really good, yo. That show is really good. Yeah, CW. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember I used to talk about CW. I mean, not CW. CBS. I used to talk about CBS back in the day. But CBS actually got some low key hits. Low key. I'm not gonna hold you.
CW got some bangers. It's the problem of people actually checking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
CBS, yeah, they agree. Yeah.
Like Price is Right been on that shit for so long.
That's some shit your mama watched today.
My grandpa used to watch Price is Right, man.
Yeah, nobody besides that, like, unless it's something like people really talking about heavy, nobody really checking for it because people think CBS is like the old nigga channel.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true. Last season we talked about the premiere boy on CBS. we would have got killed after one episode.
Probably kill it on CBS.
No viewership.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh man, gee Louise.
Probably kill it on CBS.
Yeah, we probably would have killed the network, bro.
I'm crying.
Oh shoot. Oh man. Yo, any other shows that y'all got? Now we just throw shows out there now, man.
Shoot. What else? Let me see.
Oh shoot, yo.
That show that was on BT that had Erica Alexander and Kayla Pratt. What's the name of that? Let's Stay Together.
Oh, Let's Stay Together. Yeah.
Oh, those shows were low key good. It was Let's Stay Together and the other one. What was the other one?
I was tuned in for that.
Let's Stay Together was a really good show. Yeah.
For Your Love was another one.
Yes, that's the other one. For Your Love. Wait.
Oh, that was on that shoot. That was on NBC.
WB, right?
And they moved to WB later. Yeah. Yeah, it was on NBC first, and then they moved to WB. That show did not fit NBC at all. I don't know why it was on there first. But then
they needed a black show.
Then they moved to WB, which fit. But I don't remember that show got canceled or not though. Did that show got canceled?
Which one?
Yes. Super canceled.
Canceled.
Shout out to Holly Robinson Pete.
Viewership.
Yeah, that show got canceled before you could finish saying Holly Robinson Pete's whole name.
I know Left It Together got canceled. I knew that. But For Your Love, I don't know. I mean, I watched it, but
I got a show that deserved to be canceled, that got canceled, that deserved it.
What show is that?
Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang.
They made the TV show.
Yeah.
It was doing too much.
It was.
That deserves to get canceled. It was doing way too much.
I didn't even think I saw that.
I watched it. It was on BT. I watched it. First season was really good. Second season, gee Louise. I don't know. Second season was
Train wreck.
Yeah, it was all over the place. Second season.
That's crazy how like writing can change how you feel about a show.
Yeah,
It does. It changes the whole, the whole narrative, honestly.
And characters getting replaced and killed off too.
that's true.
I think that was my problem with the second incarnation of the game.
Oh shoot, the game, man.
Second part of the game, it was like it started to jump the shark after that. Like, if you would have left it at the first iteration of the game, you would have been fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the second one, if they would have just kept doing what they did in the first one, because they hadn't killed that yet. They just did a whole different set of things. It was like, okay, so what happened to Derwin and Melanie and the baby? There's new people now. Oh, okay.
Yo, you
Now
know,
get invested with these new people.
yo, you know one show that got canceled, and I feel like it did deserve to get canceled.
What?
The show called Better Than Evil on Netflix show. Oh my gosh.
That sounded like it was going to get canceled. Okay.
It really, yeah, I was curious about it. Everybody said how bad it is, and I watched it. It wasn't a good show.
I'm mad that you actually took some time to watch that shit.
I'm
something you're not gonna get back.
You're right.
Said it's going.
Yeah, it's going, son. It's really going, son. Yeah, I ain't getting that back. And also, I got a feeling this new show called Velma will be a spinoff for the Scooby-Doo show. That gonna get canceled next.
Oh yeah, no. That apparently that show trash. Even Indian people don't like it, and they went out of their way to make an Indian woman the star of the show. They don't like Mindy Kaling because they feel like Mindy Kaling is basically what like somebody. Basically, they starting to feel like Mindy Kaling is Candace Owens, but for Indian people.
Yeah. I watched
wow, bro.
That's a fact, though. That's what I love. They gave that like a 7% on like Rotten Tomatoes. I seen.
So this website I watch my TV shows at. They gave it a 1.1.
Whoa.
It's like I want to see it, but I just like Scooby-Doo in new settings. I don't want Scooby-Doo with a bunch of random social issues and stuff forced into it. Listen,
so I watched it. Scooby-Doo not in it.
That's crazy. It's supposed to be a Scooby-Doo movie.
No. This show is based on Velma only, but they got Fred in it, and they got.
But they got everybody in Scooby-Doo except Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo
Shaggy in there?
No.
Yes, they got a black Shaggy named Norville. It's Black Shaggy,
and
we don't got Scooby.
So backwards, my boy.
You know what's crazy? In the movie, Shaggy pulls up on Velma, like trying to see what's good, trying to see like if you can link up, and she just laughs at him.
I heard they did.
Yeah, she gay now.
Yeah. That show is. Yeah,
she gay in this show with the Asian Daphne.
Yeah, that show is bad, but it's entertainingly it's interesting though.
It really like Scooby-Doo with no Velma, a black Shaggy that don't smoke but smokes. No. This was I don't know who this was for, but it wasn't for niggas that like Scooby-Doo.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Oh shoot. Also, the show I used to watch on Netflix called Raising Dion. They got canceled on Netflix.
Yeah, that shouldn't have got canceled. Bro.
I agree.
Yeah, they were bugging. They were on drugs for canceling that.
Yeah. I was upset when they canceled that, yo. Especially with the ending of season 2, had a cliffhanger ending too. Like really,
Yeah, they didn't need to cancel that.
I agree, yo. You know, especially when so many black kids see a black boy as a superhero. You know, like, jeez, like.
And the
They,
premise was so cool. They did a lot of good, cool shit with
yeah,
that show, and then
they
just
did.
said, "Yeah, I don't want it no more."
Yeah, I feel bad for Michael B. Jordan because he's the producer of the show. He wrote the show, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel bad for the CGI artists. They did the shit out of their shit just for you
They
to say,
did.
"No, I don't want this no more."
Nah, facts.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
was working, boy.
That's true, yo. They were bugging on that one. They were bugging on that one, for real. Yo, any other shows before I go to my last question?
I'm trying to think, right, just before we jump out of here, because there's a few
Yeah.
shows.
It is. It is a couple more shows. I'm just trying to think. I just can't think of. I hate it. I know when we end the show, all those shows that got canceled that I love are gonna come back to me. I hate that. I hate that.
Nah, that's
It's
facts.
bad for me because it'd be some it's hard for me to remember what had proper endings and what didn't.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they had the rushed ending, which is sort of a proper ending, but
Yeah.
it's just rushed. Like Martin's ending was rushed. You could feel it.
Yeah, even though that did get a proper ending, it was rushed due to what happened with Martin and Gene at the time.
Right.
It wasn't even
So-
necessary, bro. Like that shit pissed me off.
And also,
It was necessary because Martin was wilding apparently.
It was rolling around that time. Also, Pam was supposed to have a spin-off show. Remember the episode where she went to the record? She got a record deal, record label job.
They were trying to test to see how much that would have hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but due to the whole Martin situation, that didn't get green light either. So that
Right.
messed up, Pam potential solo job, because of what Martin went through at the time,
Right. You know what show? Damn, it was just in my head right before we started talking about Martin. Come on, don't do that to
I
me.
know. Well, I know Jamie Foxx.
Living Single has somewhat of a finale, but not really.
I think they had a rush one too.
They had a rush one too.
We're talking about every time. Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue. When I say it, y'all gonna be like, damn, it is on the tip of my tongue. It is almost there.
Hold on. Hold on. Question: I know Jamie Foxx did have an ending, but I feel like was it a rush ending or
Malcolm and Eddie?
Oh
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I think that got canceled.
That might have got canceled.
That got canceled. Yeah, Malcolm and Eddie got canceled. I remember that.
it has so much potential though.
It did. Yeah, it did. It did.
I don't know what went wrong.
They just canceled it. It was funny. It was just one of those shows where they was just like, all right, we're done with this.
Yeah.
Thing that was like, all right, y'all like it? Yeah, it's lit. I bet that's it. We're not doing it anymore.
Pretty much.
Right.
I know Jamie Foxx had a proper ending, but do y'all feel like that ending was rushed, or do you feel like it could have been another season?
Nah, I feel like Jamie Foxx ended where it needed to end.
Yeah.
And the where it needs.
Like we didn't need more of him chasing Fancy.
I mean, he got married to her at the end of the last episode, which was also the 100th episode too.
Exactly.
Honestly, right then and there should have been it.
They did it perfect because it was a kind of a throwaway comedy show with a little loose thread. That's what you need, 100 episodes of fun. Tie up that loose thread. Let's get out of here.
Let me see something. I'm gonna see
Every
something.
show don't need to run 34 seasons. That's what the problem with fucking Family Guy and Simpsons is now. Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park.
And by the way, Family Guy did got canceled before though. Family Guy did got canceled like twice actually.
Yeah, people called for it back. They were like, "Nah, we need that back."
Mm-hmm. And now look at us with Family Guy. We in the game territory with Family Guy.
And nobody's saying like, "Oh, Family Guy doing the most."
No, Family Guy really bad funny son, but now it's up and down for me now.
Right. It is nowhere near what it was, but I think we just got used to the humor, and then they just started being like Seth MacFarlane started being like real cheap with it. Like He already knows what's gonna make you laugh, so he's not even trying that hard.
At all.
Basically.
Low ball type shit.
And on top of that, he got like 4 other shows too. So he that's another thing too. Cause remember he do got American Dad. He do got
American Dad is so good.
Yeah, American Dad is mad funny, yo. Ever since they got it on TBS, that show been mad funny. He do got the
Orville.
Orville, yeah, and then something got another show.
Yeah, he can hold on to that.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
He want to make Ted into a show.
Oh yeah, I heard he's supposed.
He
to make
talked
that.
about that. I don't know if it's gonna come.
Yeah, I heard that too. I think it's supposed to be HBO Max. I believe it's supposed to be on HBO.
Not CB, not the networks. Or what?
Nah, I think HBO Max.
I don't know entirely how I feel about that.
No, trust me, son. That show would not be on no network TV, son. No.
Oh, Ted is too raunchy.
Oh
Right?
yeah, it's too
Yeah.
Yeah.
raunchy.
I can see it on HBO Max being a thing because you could let a lot of shit go on HBO Max.
Yeah, basically, I don't think
You basically do whatever you want, honestly.
all the
You
streaming
just gotta say what it is
almost
before you do it.
honestly, all the streaming stuff you can do whatever you want. Honestly, think about it. Like you got freedom to do, yeah.
You know.
You mad shit, basically.
Yeah. Also, I believe Cian said this earlier, or he meant to say it earlier. The Wayne brothers.
Yeah.
The Wayne's brothers. We could not end this stream without talking about that. Why they did my boys so dirty?
They definitely got canceled. They did got canceled.
And that show was funny, and they had a little loose going thread through it too. Sean gonna find a good woman, all that type of stuff. We could have went a lot of places with it. They said nope.
And that's the thing, they canceled it at random too. You didn't know that next episode was gonna be the last one.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't even get the rushed final episode either.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they got canceled. They got straight up canceled, man.
They came in there like, all right. They came in there like the day before COVID hit, and the city got shut down. Like I'm just gonna do this show tomorrow. I'm just gonna do this task tomorrow. We're gonna air this episode tomorrow, right? And then tomorrow comes like 3 years later.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Like,
yo, you know what that happened to? That happened to the Cast of Different World.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
They were planning to have more season, but they got canceled last minute.
And it'd be like that because sometimes you'll think you're on another season and everything like that. And then you might not even hear it. You might not even get the call. Like you hear it on the news or some shit like that. Oh,
Yeah.
Different World got canceled. And you're like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying?
That would bug me out. I'm on a show and I hear somewhere else that the show that I'm on got canceled.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
yo, I could not get a phone call. What happened here?
Not even a call from the producers, bro. Right?
That was how B2K heard they got broken up.
That's hilarious, actually, to me.
Yeah.
I would have figured Keely told him.
Especially after that, since you're giving out trains and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, you know what?
We're gonna call her Metro Car Williams.
Metro Car Williams.
We promise not to let you down.
Everybody say one last show. Say one last show. And I got my last show. I'm gonna say it. My Wife and Kids. That's another show that got canceled out of nowhere. They had to have one more season, especially with that cliffhanger ending.
What was the cliffhanger?
That Jay Michael didn't get vasectomy, and Jay ended up getting pregnant again.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what show is on my list? Because the thing is, what you just said could have gave us maybe 100 more episodes of comedy. Be quite honest. Or it could have worked out sort of like maybe the last season of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where it just didn't feel like itself. But I think that's also light skin Aunt Viv's fault too.
Yeah.
Probably. But I think that actually had a good ending. That actually had a complete ending.
No, it did have a solid ending, but I'm talking about just the after they had the new baby, like it just was a different color of show. Like Will Smith was all mature and shit.
Oh yeah, the tone of the show did change, right?
It did
Yeah.
change. It did change. After Nia Long left the show, the show did change after that. Yeah.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? I think Bel Air should end right when Nikki's born.
Oh,
Yeah, like that should be the series finale because, like Molly said, like the show kind of loses its luster a little bit after that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
let's see what they do with it, Sam.
Yeah, if Bel Air is going to be like Bel Air, really, yeah, let that be the season finale. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? What other show I was thinking of? The motherfucking Boondocks.
Facts.
Oh my
That
God!
whole,
Yeah. Shoot, gee, Louise.
extra season.
We used to wait years for a season. People get their seasons now. We would wait years. I would have to research to see if we were even going to get another season.
We were supposed to, yeah. They were supposed to do a reboot season for Boondocks on HBO Max, but then that got scrapped as of like last year.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I got a show that deserved to get canceled.
All right, what you got?
Are We There Yet? That shit was kind of funny.
Oh, I never
That shit was garbage.
I never watched it. I never bothered to watch it. I didn't really like the movie like that.
The movie wasn't all that. The movie wasn't all that. It was cool for what it was.
It was cool for what it was.
For what it was, but I was a.
But with the show adaptation was nothing. Yeah, because they put
Terry
they
Crews.
put the father from Everybody Hates Chris as the
Terry Crews. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And they put Ice Cube as the uncle. It's weird.
It was backward.
Basically, it's backwards. That's why they deserve to get ended.
Essence actually made that work for like a little bit.
No.
She did.
She did put in work.
She did. She's her baddie self.
She put in work on a sinking ship, though. That's unfortunate.
That's right, bro.
Unfortunate. You are the main person throwing water off of this boat at the fastest rate, but water's still coming onto this boat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I got one more question for y'all. Before we leave. What is your favorite theme song?
I think we went over this part before.
We did, but Mally wasn't here when we went over this part. Mally wasn't here when we did this before.
My favorite theme song and like all of like TV.
Yeah.
Dag, we need to have longer meetings before the recordings because I need time to think about this. Let me hold on. Let me see if I can pick off the top of my head just the one that sticks with me the most, and try to have this be the pure thing because I know this is going to be something I'm not thinking of right now. Because there's so many, and I love so many of them. Top tier. Family Matters is top tier. We need to make an episode and make it like a tier list episode for this.
So you know what? Let's save this and let's save it for next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna do a tier. I hope maybe we just do a broad discussion, but maybe we could do a tier list because there's so many say, oh, this is this, you know.
Because I know me and Roddy and Sam, we did this type. We discussed this a little bit. We gave it our top 5 before, but on the next episode, we each of us will give our top 10 of our favorite theme songs.
All right.
And whatever else happened on the next episode, yeah. But thank y'all for checking out the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman. I'm happy to be back with my brothers, man. It was definitely a fun time. Y'all already know MrGentleman like that podcast each night Sunday at 12 a.m. Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, our radio, Amazon Music, and possibly more. We are moving to Thursdays as well, starting in April for a spinoff series Thursday. So we're gonna be going 2 days a week. Also, MrGentleman like that podcast 4-year anniversary episodes out now. And yeah, thank y'all. And follow me on IG, Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GentleMan. Yeah. Yeah, I think, bros.
You already know what it is. It's your man Aaron Sands. Want to thank y'all for tuning into another week with us here at the Premier Boyz podcast. Follow me on IG, Aaron Sands Premier. Link in the description. Also on Twitter and Good Pods, King Talk Sands. Link in the description. I ain't spelling shit. You already know what it is. King Talk each and every Fridays, per usual. Nothing changed. Number one podcast in the game. You already know the vibe. And yeah, that's what it is.
This your boy, the Star Roddy Rod.
Star time.
You already know. Check me out. Here. Check me out on the Old School Show with Aka MrGentleman. Right now. More upcoming stuff coming from me soon. Just gotta check out the page, Your IG is the Star Roddy Rod. I'm going to insult y'all intelligence by telling you how to spell the star. But Roddy Rod is RODDY, This has been another good episode of the Premier Boyz podcast. And don't forget to subscribe and like the podcast, yo. Find us on Good Pods.
And that leaves it on me. And before I do my sign off, I do want to actually send my thoughts and prayers to the family of Jamin Pugh, better known to the world as one half of the ROH World Team Champions, Jay Briscoe, who lost his life tragically earlier this week.
Facts.
Yes, agreed. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for bringing that up, Valley. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show.
Oh, you know it. Like, I did a little research. Like, I was listening to things about him, just the person who he is to his family, who he was to his community, his two little daughters who's also involved in that crash. So this is going out from me, my heart, to the Premier family. I want you guys to all keep those people in your prayers because, you may have not known them, but we're talking about real people, real families, real tragedy.
And it's crazy when you think about it. They closed the schools down on Wednesday behind this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
In his county, because he's that much of a community person over there.
Oh wow.
They like him for who he is. He is who he is and who he has always been to that community, not just the guy that wrestled and came back. He's just been that guy. He never left.
And it's a damn shame. Like AEW, they couldn't do like a tribute to him, due to like Warner and having their own beef with them.
Yeah.
But Ring of Honor, they did their thing.
Yeah, they did their own tribute. Yeah, they did their own tribute. Yeah.
As they definitely should. A true tag team legend.
He definitely is, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. I really like the Briscoes, man. And even though they rocked them heavily when they were on RH, I seen them on like the pay-per-views. I seen them when they was on Impact.
Mm-hmm.
And they was killing it. So I became a fan when I started watching them. So yeah, man. Rest in peace, Jay Briscoe, man.
Real good. Real good team. Them boys forever. With that being said, you're talking to the chief. Listen, 1/4 of the Premier Boyz. You can find me on everything. They call me Malimal, right? Malimal. That's what we talking about. You will always find me. You just put the "they call me" in front of it, and I'm gonna pop up. We got the bridge coming up. We got this Twitch streams coming up. Everything's already set up. We're getting ready to get the ball rolling, baby. We are out here. So with that being said, this this has been the Premier Boyz podcast. We are.
All right, one more thing before we go. Shout out to everybody that was listening to the first 2 episodes of the Premier Boyz podcast season 3. Shout out to everybody for getting us back on the charts. We are on the best comedy charts.
Woo!
Number 10 and number 9 on the best top comedy charts. Also, shout out for getting us number 1 for 7 days for the indie charts for episode, the New Year, New Me episode. And yeah, continue to show love to the Premier podcast. Thank you, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
Don't forget to like the fucking podcast, like, share, and subscribe. You already know what it is. It's your man's Aaron Sands. I'll see you on Friday.
It's your boy, the Star Roddy Rod. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Long live the chief.
Long live the chief.
They call me Malimal. It's your boy, and I'm out.
All right, y'all. Have a good day and night. Whether you're listening to the Premier Boys Podcast. Cheers.